So we're here at Chaa Creek. Tell me a little bit about the property.
We are located within 365 Rainforest Reserve in the Chaa district of Belize, which is in the western part of the country. We are one of Belize's first jungle lodge. We're a destination within a destination, and within the 365 Rainforest Reserve, we have a natural history center, a butterfly farm, a medicine trail, spa. We have a restaurant, we have a bar, we have a stable where people go horseback riding through jungle trails, and we have a good amount of trails for hiking and mountain biking. And we also do tours to the different Maya temple sites.
That's what I did yesterday.
Right.
So you've got all this great stuff, and most people who come here are coming through the search engines, through Google. So how do you create content that will attract people to your website?
Well, first of all, I start with the first process, which is keyword research. I use a software that is called Word Tracker, and I find out for keywords that people are searching for. For example, one of the top keywords that people search are Belize, Belize vacation, Belize honeymoon, Belize all-inclusive, Belize adventure tours. So what I do is I write content based on the keywords that people are searching the most. For example, the other day I was writing content on Ambergris Ski, and because it's one of the
Which is an island.
Yes, Ambergris Ski is an island off the coast of Belize, and it's a very popular tourist destination.
And it's far away from here.
Not necessarily. It's tourists.
Okay, but it's not like you're writing about here, which is, see, that's interesting to me about your strategy, is you're writing about a place that's not here at your resort.
That is correct, but we have partnered with various Ambergris Ski hotels, and what we do is we offer 7-night, 8 days vacation packages where the client has an option of either staying 3 or 4 nights inland or 3 or 4 nights on the beach. So what we do is we write content on Ambergris Ski and on Chaa, but most importantly, we optimize for Ambergris Ski vacations, Ambergris Ski hotels, things to do in Ambergris Ski, because we know that that is what people are searching for. So when they go to Google and they search for things to do in Ambergris Ski and they find out about Ambergris Ski on our blog, they didn't have the intention of coming to San Ignacio. So by us writing compelling content that solve their needs, then they find out about Chaa Creek.
Right.
So, and they find out about our partner in Ambergris Ski, and what they do is most of the time is they end up buying our 7-night, 8 days package.
Yeah. Right.
So it's a win-win for our clients and for our partners in Ambergris Ski and for us, Chaa Creek.
So tell me a little bit about how you create content about the Mayan, because we're right in the center of the Mayan culture and many of the historic districts, and some people come to this area to visit those places.
Right. So what I have done so far is that I have written blog posts and articles on almost the entire Maya temple sites in the country of Belize, as well as the Maya people, the Maya culture, and whenever we have any presentations going on at Chaa Creek, we also ensure to snap photos of the presentation or interview the speaker, and we also blog it, and Google just loves that.
Yeah. I mean, because it's, to me, again, it's incredible that what you're doing is you're creating content about the very wider area of this part of the world, including not just Belize but Guatemala, which is where some of the Mayan places are, and then that attracts people. Can you estimate how much of the hotel business comes through the search engines?
I would say 80% of the business.
Really?
Yes, from search engine.
Yeah.
Google.
So it's essential.
Yes, it's very important.
And you've told me earlier that you're doing almost no traditional marketing, advertising, and so on.
That is correct. Since I read your book, The New Rules of Marketing and PR, I realized that something. The scales have tilted. Those old rules no longer work. What people are searching, the tool that people are using right now is Google, Bing, or Yahoo. So what we have to do is, why not create compelling content and feed the search engine with these rich content, and then they will rank us on their first page.
Right. And I think it's true that you rank on the first page or even #1 position for many, many terms around Belize travel, right?
That is correct.
What sort of terms, for example?
Well, we're #1 for the keyword Belize honeymoon, for the keyword Belize all inclusive, for Placencia Belize. Placencia Belize is a peninsula that is in the southern part of the country, and I follow the same strategy that I follow for Ambergris Caye. Whenever we work with several properties down there, and the same thing that we did for Ambergris Caye, we did for Placencia. So we wrote compelling content on Placencia, and we connected it to Chaa Creek. So people that want to visit Placencia find out about Chaa Creek on our blog, and then they book their Placencia San Ignacio, which is where Chaa Creek is located.
Yeah.
Together.
Right. Awesome. Okay, so my last question is, what would you say to people in any kind of business who might be reluctant to try these ideas? What would you say to them about how it's helped you and what you think they should do? I
would recommend that they purchase the book.
Thank you.
Rules of Marketing and Public Relations, because that's the book that changed my paradigm.
Thank you.
Because we were first following these traditional marketing rules, and it was not working, it was not converting. And as soon as I finished reading your book and I started instituting your recommendations in our marketing department, then things started to change. Yeah. I realized that, something, we no longer need to advertise in Islands Magazine or National Geographic. What we have to do is create compelling content that satisfy the customer needs and want, and then they will start coming. And since I have started doing that, we have received free publications from the New York Times, from Islands Magazine, from National Geographic, Travel and Leisure.
Because they find your content.
Yes, they find our content useful, and it satisfies their needs, and it solves their problems. So this is what people are looking for. And again, we don't write 100% on Chaa Creek. The strategy that I use is 80% Belize, 20% Chaa Creek, the 80-20 rule.
Right.
Because, like you stated in the book, people don't care about your product. People care about themselves. What is it that Chaa Creek has that can solve my problem? Okay, we sell honeymoon vacations. I'm looking for a honeymoon destination, so Chaa Creek is the place to go.
Great, Larry. Thanks so much. Keep up the good work, and I hope to see you again here in Belize.
Thank you very much, David.
Okay.
Thanks.